Greetings everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now that the Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader beta has been released, we could do a deep dive on character creation. If I reference mechanics you are unfamiliar with, there's a link in the description to my new player guide. Let me know down in the comments if there's any other content regarding this game that you would like to see a video on. The first step in the character creator allows you to choose a pre-made build or create one for yourself. Choosing the custom option brings you to the appearance section, where you have a list of pretty awesome portraits. Note that some of the portraits say work in progress at the bottom. For those of you who are new to this type of game, keep in mind that the camera rarely focuses on your face, so the portrait is really the main representation of your character. Usually upon full release, Owlcat allows players to import their own custom portraits. From there you can customize your face, body type, and skin tone. Again, Rogue Trader is not a game that focuses a lot on your face, so you don't have to go crazy with this. Next, you can customize your hair, eyebrows, the color of both, and your beard if you're a male. There's some pretty hilarious possible combinations here, ranging from the Mandarin to George Washington. You can also select tattoo, implant, and voice options, but they are all very limited, and Owlcat has promised to expand this section in the future. Next up, you choose a Homeworld, and this is actually a big deal, since it increases and decreases specific characteristics, provides you with a passive talent, and unlocks talents that you can select when leveling up. Like everything else, this section is missing mechanics and options, so it will be much more robust upon release. It's not clear yet if Homeworld options will unlock dialogue in the main game. The first option is Death World, and these are places with very harsh environments where the beasts and even planets are hostile and aggressive. Human colonies are set up there to harvest valuable resources, and the harsh life hardens some individuals into standout warriors. This Homeworld provides a +5 bonus to strength, toughness, and agility, while imposing a penalty of the same amount to intelligence and fellowship. You also gain Survival Instinct as a passive ability, which is triggered once per combat when you drop below 30% wounds. This passive will automatically give you 20% of your maximum wounds as a temporary bonus. You also gain a 20% dodge bonus anytime you have temporary wounds from any source. As you level up, other talents will become available, such as Brutal Hunter, which gives you 15% critical hit chance against creatures that have a bleeding effect or have less than 50% of their maximum wounds. Trusty Weapons gives you a +10 bonus to critical hit chance when wielding axes, hammers, and lost weapons. Wounded Beast makes every injury increase your agility and willpower by 5, and traumas count as 3 injuries. Hellish Life gives you a deflection bonus against flame and poison damage equal to your toughness bonus. Finally, Tenacity is triggered once per combat when you're stunned, blinded, or immobilized, and causes you to ignore this condition while also gaining 20% of your maximum wounds as temporary wounds. All of this is absolutely fantastic for a frontline fighter, especially a tank. Voidborn is the phrase used to describe humans born upon a void vessel or orbital satellite. These humans are used to living in low or zero gravity environments and consequently develop deformities or oddities in their speech patterns. Selecting Voidborn will provide you with a +5 bonus to willpower and intelligence, while you take a -5 penalty to strength. Hive worlds are the densely populated cities that power the Imperium. Humans from here are used to working toward the glory of the Imperium in some fashion, whether working in a factory that produces munitions or mining minerals. Selecting Hive World gives you a +5 bonus on Fellowship and Agility, while imposing a -5 penalty on Willpower. Forge Worlds are the dominion of the Adeptus Mechanicus, or rather the Cult of the Machine. This group provides the Imperium with their scientists, engineers, and technicians. Humans on these worlds start as laborers, and the best of them are brought into the cult. All 3 Forge World options will give you a +5 bonus to intelligence and toughness, while imposing a -5 penalty on fellowship. If you choose the Subskin Implant option, you will get the Subskin Armor passive, which gives you a percentage bonus to armor equal to 5 plus twice your toughness bonus. Analytics Implants will give you the Analytical System passive, which provides a percentage bonus to critical hit chance equal to 10 plus your intelligence bonus. Finally, Locomotion Implants will give you the Locomotion System passive, which provides a bonus to movement points equal to half your agility bonus, and a percentage bonus increase to dodge equal to twice your agility bonus. Imperial worlds are those that are united by an unfailing belief in the Emperor of Mankind. They offer fealty and devotion to both him and the Imperial Creed. If you choose the feudal option, you will get a +5 bonus to strength and weapon skill. If you choose the military traditions option, you'll get a +5 bonus to ballistic skill and perception. Quick note before we get into the occupations: if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate you hitting the like button. This information lets me know which videos the community is enjoying. If you want to support this kind of content, please consider becoming a member of the channel, where you'll get access to full playthrough episodes. Next, you choose your occupation, and again, this choice is important because it will provide bonuses to your skills and characteristics while also unlocking a feature and adding several talents you can select while leveling up. It will also give you options to increase specific characteristics and skills that you may not have been able to based on your career selection. As you will soon see, some options are more fleshed out than others. The first option is Astra Militarum Commander, and this will give you the background of someone who has commanded thousands of people in the primary fighting force of the Imperium and has already won several battles. You'll gain a +5 bonus to ballistic skill, perception, athletics, and Medikai. During level ups, you'll have the option to increase perception by 5 and Medikai by 10. This option will unlock the combined arms feature, which allows you, once per combat, to make your entire team deal more damage at the end of your next turn. The amount of additional damage is a percentage increase equal to 20 plus twice your perception bonus. In addition, when selecting this, your entire team is immune to friendly fire. I could be wrong, but I have tested this a couple of times, and it seems like right now the friendly fire option is broken, but this is still great. The occupation unlocks multiple talents that directly interact with combined arms. Distraction adds a 20% reduction to dodge, parry, and cover penetration against enemies that are adjacent to you or your allies. Drown them in shots gives all allies a 5% bonus to rate of fire for every attack they have made since combined arms was triggered. Friend in Need gives the commander a +10 bonus to momentum after killing an enemy adjacent to your ally. Unflinching Heroism triggers when you use a heroic act and provides a +5 bonus to all characteristics until the end of combat. Shoulder to Shoulder gives the commander a percentage bonus to damage equal to 10 plus your perception bonus when standing adjacent to an ally and attacking an enemy who is adjacent to an ally. This bonus stacks with combined arms. The next occupation is Commissar, and these are political officers who serve in the Militarum or aboard void ships in the Navis Imperialis. They are responsible for maintaining order and morale amongst the soldiers. Selecting this option will give you a +5 bonus to weapon skill, fellowship, coercion, and athletics. During level ups, you will have the option to increase fellowship by 5 and coercion by 10. This option will also unlock Let's Give Them Hell, which allows you, once per combat, to make an enemy marked when you hit them with a single shot or single target melee attack. When allies kill a marked enemy, they gain an additional turn after the current one with 2 action points and 4 movement points. If an ally was targeted, they gain 1 action point and 3 movement points for the next round. The Commissar cannot gain these bonuses. Commissar also unlocks 2 talents you can select upon leveling up. Put Your Back Into It interacts directly with Give Them Hell, causing buffed allies to take 50% more damage, but their bonuses increase to +2 action points and +4 movement points. To Battle is triggered when the Commissar is adjacent to an enemy and causes the resolve of all allies to increase by half of your fellowship bonus. Unfortunately, I cannot see what this last talent is supposed to be. Next on the list is Criminal, and this is for people who have become smugglers and renegades that spit in the face of the Imperium's rigid rules. This selection will provide a +5 bonus to weapon skill, perception, awareness, and logic. When leveling up, you'll be able to increase perception by +5 and awareness by +10. The next option is Ministorum Crusader, and these are people who belong to the ecclesiarchy or religious wing of the Imperium. In this role, you spread the faith of the Imperium and looked after the spiritual needs of mankind. This option will provide a +5 bonus to toughness, willpower, lore Imperium, and Medikai. During level ups, you'll also be able to increase willpower by +5 and lore Imperium by +10. This option will unlock War Hymn, which once per combat grants momentum equal to twice your willpower bonus. It will also grant momentum equal to your willpower bonus for each enemy within a 5 square radius and each enemy that you have hit. Crusader provides 2 talents that directly interact with War Hymn. Litany of Purification causes all enemies in the area of effect to get 1 stack of the Disturbed effect. If the enemy is adjacent to you, they gain 2 stacks instead. In addition, all daemons in the area of effect suffer damage equal to the amount of momentum the Crusader restored. Litany of Hatred causes your entire team in the area of effect to gain damage equal to half your willpower when using single shots or attacks of opportunity for 1 round. Finally, Shield of Faith provides a percentage bonus to armor equal to 4 plus your willpower bonus, specifically against damage from daemons and the warp. Your resolve is also increased by twice your willpower bonus. Next up is Navy Officer, and these are humans who have commanded a void ship and won several hard-fought victories. This option provides a +5 bonus to Agility, Fellowship, Commerce, and Demolition. During level ups, you can increase Agility by +5 and Demolition by +10. Navy Officer will automatically unlock Brace for Impact, which can be used once per combat and provides a bonus of +2 to deflection for each career you have. This bonus applies to you and all allies within a 3-cell radius, and it also prevents all of you from being forcefully moved or over-penetrated. This bonus lasts for 1 round. Navy Officer unlocks 3 talents that interact with Brace for Impact. Do Not Falter prevents all affected allies from experiencing the negative effects of melee superiority until the end of combat. Scatter causes all affected allies to only take half damage from attacks of opportunity. Perfect Timing causes all affected allies to gain 30% cover penetration, and you permanently gain 15% cover penetration. The next occupation is Noble, and this is for the incredibly wealthy and powerful humans within the Imperium. You have spent your entire life in a bubble of privilege, while the common masses slaved over your every whim. This option will provide a +5 bonus to Intelligence, Fellowship, Coercion, and Persuasion. When leveling up, you can increase your Fellowship by +5 and Persuasion by +10. Sanctioned Psychers are humans who are bound to the will of the Emperor of Man. Psychers can tap into chaos, and this makes them very dangerous as random phenomena can happen when they use their powers. Consequently, they are hunted and mistrusted, but some humans are specially trained to serve the Emperor. This training makes them less powerful than other Psychers, but also less likely to have a random devastating outburst. Biomancers manipulate energy and physical processes with their minds. They can manipulate their own physical forms and the forms of others. Selecting this option will give you a +5 bonus to Toughness, Willpower, Lower Warp, and Corrosive. While leveling up, you can also increase Willpower by +5 and Lower Warp by +10. This option automatically unlocks Sanctioned Psyker, which allows you to use powers while triggering psychic phenomena 20% less often. You will also unlock a focus in Biomancy and the first level of Psi Rating, which gives you access to a few powers. While leveling up, you can select 4 levels of Psi Rating talents, which will unlock additional powers for your Psyker. Diviners can look into the past and the present, and in some cases, they can directly influence fate. This provides all the same options as Biomancer, except you have a focus in Divination. Moment of Triumph and Darkest Hour are currently not implemented. Next, you can pick your career, but to keep this video from being crazy long, I will have a separate video walking through all 7 of them. After that, you have your stats, which we have already reviewed in the new player's handbook. Finally, you are able to choose a name for your ship. That completes my overview of character creation in the Rogue Trader beta. Please let me know down in the comments if there's any other content for this game you are looking for. Hope all of you enjoyed this video. Take care.